Welcome to AER Int channel and welcome back to drawing course. In this lecture we're gonna show how to create balloons and magnetic line. So here we have this assembly, and this assembly consists of 4 parts as we can see here, and some parts have 2 instances. And now here we wanna designate with a number part 1, 2, 3 and 4. To do that we have to use balloons. So let's go to annotation tab, and here we have balloon. So let's click here balloon, and now we can just simply go here to this part. We can click here, we can drag this, and we can position this wherever we want, like this. And this is part 1. Here we have settings, and here we can choose a style. We have a circular now, we can go with triangle for example, and we can see we have a triangle. We can change this to box, and now we have a box. So we have a bunch of different styles, and we're gonna choose circular. Now let's go here to this part, and let's put this balloon here. This is part 2. Let's go to this one here, and this is part 3. And let's go to this one here, and this is part 4, like this. As well, we can designate this one. This is the second instance of the part 1. And here we have part 3 and part 4 again. Now let's go here to the balloon text. Here we have balloon text. And here we have by the default item number. So here we have item number, as we can see on the table, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We can change this. We can go to, for example, quantity, like this. And now if we choose this one, then we can see that this part has 2 instances, as we can see here in the table. So this is not the item number, this is quantity. So we can change here. For example, we can go to part number, file name, custom properties, and so on. But we're gonna go with item number. So let's click OK. If we want to delete those 2, we can just click on this one, delete, and this one, and delete. And now here we have a table. We have part number and the quantity. And here we have our balloons. And now we can position those balloons wherever we want. But we want them in the same line. So we can put them here, like this manually on the same line here. Like for example vertical line. Or we can use magnetic line. Let's click OK. And let's go to annotation tab. And here we have magnetic line. Let's choose this magnetic line. And now let's draw a magnetic line. For example, like this. This is vertical magnetic line. Here we can define the length of the line, as we can see. And here we can define an angle, like this. So we can rotate this magnetic line. Now let's click OK. And our magnetic line disappears. But when we click on this balloon, we can see our magnetic line. If we go to the left, this number automatically jumps to magnetic line. So let's go with this one, and this one as well. Let's click OK. And now here we have our numbers on the magnetic line. We can click here on this one, and now our magnetic line is here. And we can move this magnetic line, for example like this, or like this. So we can modify the length and the angle, like this. Now here on the left side we have spacing. Now we have a free drag. What that means? So we can move this part to wherever we want. So we don't have the equal space between numbers. Let's click on the magnetic line again. Now let's go here and let's go with equal. And now we can see that we have equal distance. Now if we try to move the 2, we can't, because there is equal distance. We can move the 2 here. And now here we have the equal distance. And this is how we can work with magnetic line and balloons. Next, in the next chapter, in this lecture, we're gonna show how to use Autoballoon tool. So let's go to annotation tab. And let's select Autoballoon. And now nothing happens. Now we have to choose a drawing view. So let's choose this view. And now here we can see our balloons. Here we can define the balloon layout. We have different pattern types. So we can go here, layout balloons to top, like this. We have a bottom, left, we have circular. Let's go here to the left, like this. Now here we have a check, ignore multiple instances. We can uncheck this. And now we can have some balloons according to its quantity, like 2, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 1. But here, in our appearance, it's still the same as before. Let's check this again. Now we can see that we have magnetic line. If we don't want a magnetic line, we can uncheck here, insert magnetic lines, like this. And now we don't have magnetic line. But let's check this. And now here we can choose leader attachment. We have two edges. As we get closer, here we have two edges. We can change these two faces, like this. And now here we have faces, as we can see. And here we can choose balloon style. We have a circular, triangle, box. For example, let's go with triangle, like this. And here we can choose leader style. We can go here, use document display. We can uncheck this, and we can choose here a different leader style. For example, let's go like this. Here we can choose the thickness. Let's go with this. So this is how we can use Autoballoon tool in SolidWorks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like. I hope it can be a little helpful and useful.